The following is a presentation of the Eagles Sports Network.
Alongside Carson-Newman baseball coach Tom Griffin, I'm Michael Watchering, and this is the Eagles Sports Network. Carson-Newman falls to Young Harris 10-4. Coach, back and forth game for much of the contest. They explode for 6 there in the 9th inning. That ends up being the difference in this one. You used a lot of different pitchers, 9 different guys. Some guys better than others in this one. What'd you see from your team for the first 8 innings of this one?
Put ourselves in some trouble, very similar to Friday, where men were on base because of our own doing, walks, and then some hits from them, but we're able to limit the damage. And a couple guys did a good job limiting the amount of runs, which is good. I mean, that's a positive, no question. You hate to see yourself get in it, because now that you're in it, what are you going to do to get out of it? And some guys made some really good pitches, and the defense did some good things behind them to kind of keep us in that ball game. Even though in that freebie war that we keep from the walks, the errors, the hit by pitch, the wild pitch, balks, all that, we were losing that pretty good early on. But we're still in the ball game right there. But then it came down to, we just, obviously at the end, arms are not good enough to compete and throw strikes enough and then getting hit. There was really nothing there. And so you're kind of just hanging on, hoping, and you're realizing you probably don't have much of a shot in that situation. So, and then they put up a 6 spot in the 9th. And, that's it. But, yeah, I mean, and Michael, hey, we are in the chair, the chair of content. We're in the chair of content. We're in the chair of it is what it is. Waiting for something to go wrong, and when it goes wrong, we don't have the personnel right now that, in mindset-wise, to change that and get out of that chair and get into the chair of fight till you drop. I'll take it. I'll take the reins. I'll be the guy. We ain't getting that. We're almost waiting for the ball to be fumbled. We're making good drives from our own 20, and we're getting it into the red zone, and we're looking pretty good, but we still are thinking, well, we're going to fumble. And if we don't fumble, when we go to kick the field goal, it's getting blocked. And so what do? All we can do as coaches is stay positive with it and come each other. Now they got to take care of business. We talked after Sunday to get together, figure out some goals and some things that we got to do each and every day to be our best. 27 days are left. What are you going to do? Well, now we're having a meeting. Good. Where was that? Why didn't we have that before? Where did we not understand that the finish line is right there? We can see it. Figure it out. Get guys to be more honed in. Get guys to play to their best. Come out here with the energy of we got to win this midweek game because why? Because we're here.
Why weren't you guys, from an offensive perspective, able to get enough base runners to put some pressure on them?
Well, Michael, because you're so good at this, watching the game, and you know it so well. And they did a good job pitching, and you're getting a lot of different pitchers. We did the same thing. Their pitchers were better than ours.
Pretty simple.
Right. Their 8 guys or 6 guys they used were better than our guys. Their pitchers were better than our hitters, and their hitters were better than our pitchers. Now, you just hope that guy we have out there is having the best day he can have that day and control the things he can control. And again, they kept us in it. But bottom line is it's the finish line, not the fact that we were, right neck and neck with them in the 4th or 5th. The bottom line is the finish line. And on the finish line, they blew us away down the stretch. And it's disappointing. It's disappointing, and don't know. We got some arms that are hurt. We're kind of scrambled eggs in the pitching department right now with some guys that are out. Some guys are going to get some opportunities, and they did today and did okay. That's great. But, man, it's got to be better than just, hey, they did okay. Like, you know what I'm saying, Mike? We want to win. We got to be better than that. And we got to control the walks. We're walking way too many people. I mean, I think we ate today. way too many freebies, man, where they're just getting free bases on us and we're not having a chance to earn it. And then we've got to find some guys step up in big moments. We got some really good players. You got to be a good player when the time calls for it. That's when it matters. Not when it's nobody on and what do we do? No. Bases are loaded, 2 outs. What do you do? Second and third, 1 out. What do you do? Those are the special moments and the special players. And we've had some of that in the past. We got to get it back again, Michael. We got to find a way.
You're 48 hours away from hitting the field against Anderson. You talked about leadership.
Yes.
Greg Valentine out there on the mound Friday night as a senior. Last year, Dylan Cate as a senior set the stage every single weekend.
Every weekend.
How do you get Greg Valentine and the rest of the seniors to set the stage for this group this weekend in a must-win series?
If they don't got it now, Michael, they never will. They got to. You're right. The past 3 years they've been here, they've had some great examples of some people that go out there, toe the rubber or hit, that do things. They've had great examples of that. That's what you want within your culture. Now it's their turn. I told them when we talked Sunday, this is your team. The script is getting written by you. What's the script going to be at the end? What are you going to leave behind? That's up to you, man. You know, we want to ask them, what do we need to do to get prepared? And we have a game plan. But is there certain things we need to do or not do? That's up to them at this point. They're grown guys. They got to make decisions among a group of people in an organization. They got to decide what it's going to take to do it. They've been there and done that. Now it's up to them to do it. There's nothing else we can do in April. By the way, March has been brutal for us. I can't wait for it. And it's my birthday this month, but that don't matter because it's been brutal. We got to get to April somehow. But it's up to them. I don't know what else to tell them because there is nothing else to say because it has been ingrained from day one of them being here, of our expectations on how to play this game, how to serve, how to be great teammates. It's up to them to figure it out at some point as well.
Coach, appreciate the time.
Well, what do you see, Michael? What do you see from this?
Well, I just see a team that, as you mentioned, scuffling. You know, you're just scuffling right now, and I think that you guys still have that ability to get back on track. You take 2 out of 3 or 3 out of 3 this weekend, you're right back in track.
That's a great point. And as a coach now, that's why I got to let this steam settle out. That's why it's going to take me 2 hours to drive home because I'm going to take a long route. And yes, decompress. Come back tomorrow morning. Well, no, when I get in to see my lovely family, it'll be forgotten. And then it's a new day, baby, and a blessing that we get to do it again and come out and train. So thank you for that reminder.
Thank you. Fuel up your car for that long ride tonight.
Yes, sir.
He's Carson-Newman coach Tom Griffin. I'm Michael Watchering, and this is the Eagle Sports Network.